Welcome to day 3 of our prolonged endeavor. We're down to just 3 riddles unsolved, and Swell's just made it to Hawaii, where we asked him to go yesterday. You are not Swell. Sorry, Pavlov, but the Ocean Comm Center is where I'm needed. As I was saying, Swell's in Hawaii now. I asked him to sail there for the purpose of solving that riddle about the river that flows over the tallest mountains.
Matey, what do you want us to do?
Let's get a report from Swell, actually.
There she blows. She be a gorgeous humpback whale, she be.
That nicely ties into our riddle as well. That is, if we find out that it's eating plankton there. Time to drop our sensors.
Ow, 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 ow.
Swell, I told you not to play with your parrot when you're talking to us.
Avast from the Poseidon II. I sense you want me to deploy the sensors for ye. Away they go.
Are you deploying the sensors or launching a torpedo? Okay, so there are whales eating plankton here, which satisfies the condition about the largest living off the smallest in that riddle. And there's a westbound current and underwater mountains. The current is supposedly the river flowing over the mountains that are tallest, but Mauna Kea is not completely underwater, so that current's not flowing over the whole mountain. Whatever, let's just submit it to Max.
There she blows! Another riddle answered. You're really whaling now.
And you're really reaching, Max.
Could you actually win it? You're becoming more interesting by the minute. But there's not much time to save the day from the wham slam bam of impending doom.
Well, if the game didn't speed time up whenever I solved a riddle, I might be able to do this in a more timely fashion. And they're doing it right now. Come on, really? Now I can't solve any more than 1 riddle per day?
Good evening, and welcome to Bad News Tonight. With only 2, count 'em, 2 days left before we're all annihilated by meteoroid impending doom, let's take a look at the progress Nye Labs is making.
As you can see, Nye Labs has solved 5, count 'em, 5 riddles with 2 to go.
Tomorrow's weather should be surprisingly pleasant, with some morning fog burning off to sunny skies. So if Nye Labs fails to solve those riddles, at least we'll have one last beautiful sunset to watch. Good night.
Aw, don't cry, Chet. We'll solve the riddles and get that big bad meteoroid destroyed. And we'll take care of that next time. Let's do it now. So the next riddle we're going to try and solve is this one. It's the last one for which I have a clue. The problem is there needs to be a thunderstorm happening, not patchy fog and scattered clouds like it says right here. There's nothing I haven't shown you yet as far as the lab is concerned, so all we can do now is wait until the storm hits. But I do know a way we can speed up the process.
I be holding steady. What do you want me to do? Aye, Nye Labs. We're steaming out now. I'll let you know when we arrive.
See how time speeds up when Swell sails his ship? We're going to use that to shorten our wait time, along with a few edits here and there. Come on, the whole day can't be patchy fog and scattered clouds. Okay, how about some storms now? Swell's almost to the target. Oh!
Stellar news, little humans.
Uh-oh.
Impending doom is now close enough for a revised size estimate, and my sensors indicate a diameter of 300 meters. Biggest impact since the last ice age.
What was the size of the meteoroid that killed the dinosaurs?
North and South America, from pole to pole, with a wall of water 30 stories high.
Almost like what Moses had on either side of him when he parted the Red Sea.
The floods, the debris. You better persevere. Intrigue me too, or whales may rain on Kalamazoo, and great white sharks on the parks of Peru.
I'm about to show you a storm, Max, and it's not Sharknado. To the Skylab! Okay, Connie, show us the storm.
Whoa! I can barely control the blimp. I see cumulus clouds getting bigger, which probably explains all this turbulence. See, warm air is rising up and cooling down, turning lots of water vapor into liquid and ice. That releases more heat, which carries me even higher!
That wasn't showing me the storm, that's just giving me a scientific explanation of it.
Standing by.
Well, let's see if this works now that there's a storm.
Whoa, cool! That is one giant thunderhead!
You sure that's not from just above some nuclear power plant?
Crank up lots of water vapor over the ocean. That hot, moist air.
Oh, so this not only records the storm, it also gives us a computer simulation of
As
it.
water vapor condenses back into liquid droplets, lots of heat energy gets released. It has to go somewhere. That carries the cloud up higher, sucking more warm, moist air up from beneath really fast, like 100 kilometers an hour. Now, these powerful updrafts push the top of the cloud way, way up, like 6,000 meters, where it's really cold. Now it's a huge monster filled with liquid droplets and ice particles. They get heavy and start to fall, pulling cold air down through the middle of the cloud, right next to the warm air that's still coming up. And then watch out! Boom! Lightning City!
This reminds me of that baby toy that they push and the balls bounce inside of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Chilly air pouring down, rub air molecules and ice particles together, just like when you rub your feet along a carpet and give your friend a shock on the nose. The rubbing winds build up huge amounts of static electrical charge. A giant thunderstorm like this, it's a highly charged situation. Hot and cool! You've shown us the heart of the storm. I gotta go. Keep up the good work.
Well, in case you didn't realize we found the answer to a riddle, Bill just came up at random and confirmed it for us.
A striking conclusion. I'm thunderstruck.
Sorry.
Stroke of luck. Huzzas to you and your fascinating brains! 6 answers down. Still one remains. You'd better come through with that final one, or I'll have me some meteoric fun.
Me be there, matey, at the destination ye so desired. I be awaiting your orders.
Afraid I don't have anything for you to do, Swell, and it looks like there's nothing for me to do for the rest of the day. Again. And here comes the voice of doom to speak to us again.
Good evening, and welcome to Bad News Tonight. I'm Chet Brinkow. Well, here we are. One day to go before the big event. Let's see how Nye Labs is doing.
Well, folks, we're almost there. Look at that. Nye Labs has solved 6 riddles. With just one left, surely the human race must be looking more interesting than that big rock hurtling towards us.
Tomorrow morning, the weather is expected to be unsettled over our area. But if Nye Labs fails in its mission, clouds should give way to clearing just in time to see meteoroid impending doom may come crashing down, followed by a huge tidal wave and earthquakes and hypercanes with winds exceeding 250 kilometers an hour!
What I'm basically saying to you is we're all gonna die!
Right.
That is all.